Hi everybody and welcome to Roll for Damage. This is the campaign Hearts of the Plains, episode 5, as I was just informed by everyone when I said 4 off screen. Thank you guys. Yep, counting's hard. I'm gonna run out of fingers and I'll be really fucked. Right, anyways, so to start with, as usual, we'll do the thank yous. So thank you very much for the amazing art to Brepai, firstly. As you can see on the screen right now, we've got Valiste, and she's been working on lots of stuff for us. And yes, that's it, buddy. And Tig has a party hat.
Oh,
I have questions.
Swaps to stream.
It's today.
It is today. You can.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
So, anyways, yes. So she's working on stuff for us. You'll see that in your future. I hope you enjoy that. Secondly, we have to thank both Nerds of the West and Wonders and Blunders. Nerds for bringing us Reese, and Wonders for bringing us Agent. They both have their own places that they do things. Nerds of the West is a WA-based board game channel.
Yep.
Attached YouTube. And Wonders and Blunders is an amazing podcast with a bunch of really good players / voice actors.
Sure.
Whatever.
Just players.
Yep.
It's players? Okay.
Checks out.
Correct.
All of the above.
I mean, it's close enough.
It's like this.
But you can see 2 of them. That's Agent and their DM Mike playing on Friday in a few hours, really, as they do another game. If you want any more information about us, it's all in the panels below. So you can find our YouTube and Twitter and whatnot down there, and Discord and merch and everything else. Right. Let's get to it. Who's going to do the recap? Eeny, meeny, miny, Reese.
That's the best.
Yep.
But you get
All right.
flies in a leg.
So yeah. Fuck me, right?
I would really like to hear
Okay.
Reese's and also Kieran's.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? How about we do a recap from Felix's perspective and then a
Yep.
recap from Dominic's perspective,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
So, Reese, go
Well-
for Felix recap.
Well, you see, we decided, we finally agreed on how we were going to get this demon, right? So then we decided to travel, and we came across this birdie thing and these ghosts things, and got into a battle. And I thought it was going to be a fairly straightforward affair, and that it'd be all hunky dory, and then we'd move on. And then this little fucker, Dominic, decided to shoot me and shot off my fucking leg. So I'm a little pissed, to be perfectly honest, and my accent's going all over the place. But that's my recap. That'd be my recap if you need one.
I don't remember this happening at all. We came upon this nice bird creature who was being attacked by these spooky shadow ghosts. Then you guys all disappeared. All these other spooky shadow ghosts showed up, and I just somebody had to defend this nice guy. And unfortunately, it got to him. But I managed to deal with a couple of the ghosts in the process. And then you guys came back. So maybe if you were there, our nice friend would still be alive.
Okay. Now, Josh, what actually happened?
Yeah, mate. We as Felix pointed out, we did in fact figure out how we were going to go about the adventure and how we were going to go about summoning the demon and which of us would do it and how we would go about it. And after a long and laborious conversation with Tig, we did establish that the River Styx was where we were looking to be at, and honestly took up altogether far too much of the episode, and from one shitty roll from me, in fairness.
Not my fault. You suck at charades.
Yeah. So then we began to go on our way, and it just so happened I was looking for maybe just an easy soul to feed to my stick. Just anything simple. I don't know, some sort of a tree mouse or a rodent of some sort. And we came across this bird that was having an interesting conversation with some ghosts that, as Dominic correctly recalls. And but we determined that it was an evil fucker, and it was a member of a very nasty race that had offended my goddess specifically. So I thought, well, fuck, you'll do. And we opted to kill it. Dom. Yes, there was that. It did, however, unfortunately, charm Dom, because it is a charming, nasty, evil bird. And it convinced him to murder Felix. And the compulsion to do so lingers somewhat for at least a day, and probably significantly longer, because the sun has to rise. And we're in a place where it just fucking doesn't. Ever. So that'll be fun. Felix did lose a leg. He was correct in that assumption. I'm going to see if I can do something about it. But there was also a minor loss of dexterity as well, which is a bit of a kick in the trousers, if you do pardon my French. The end of it, Tig is quite upset with Dom, which I think is legitimate, though I don't fully understand why my own self, because it's all to do with shit that goes on in her head, and let's be honest, no one understands what goes on in Tig's mind.
Not even Tig.
Felix is bearing up really well under the circumstances, and there was also an incident early on with a ghost tree Tig thing that no one really understands, and no one's chosen to acknowledge beyond the, yep, that's about right. Yep, just leave that well alone. We won't be acknowledging or touching on that at all. That's just safer. There you go. How's that?
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Producer Veg, I've just asked a question in the Zoom chat. Let me get back to you when you can, please. It's kind of important for today's episode. But let's get this started. So, as Felix lies on the ground, no longer bleeding to death, thankfully. I believe he was healed by someone. Is that not right?
Yes, I got hit with healing word from Val.
Yeah,
third level healing word.
Very good, Valister. You've saved your friend's life for the meantime.
He was owed one.
However, I believe Dominic is fleeing the scene of the crime.
Oh, that's the other thing I did forget. I
you
charmed
told me, right.
Dominic. I sort of over-charmed him. So he's mine for the next 8 hours, and after that, he's the other dude's for 16.
And I believe you told me to run.
And I told you to not hurt anybody and run that way for half a mile.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're running away for half a mile, and you're being
tired.
chased by a Tig. Tig is coming for you. So, let's pick this up. Let me know exactly what you're doing, Dom, as you start to get towards close enough to that half mile, and you can just hear the sound of Tig pounding away behind you.
Well, hang on. There would be stuff that happened prior to that Valistay would have said with Tig before she could pursue him that far.
I mean, you're welcome to try before she sets off.
Well, yeah, I will run after her, sort of making these, because there's other solutions.
Oh, good. We're all running in this direction. I hope Felix can keep up.
Only a -1 to his dex. He's fine. So I would say, Tig, I just need to know, what are you wanting to achieve? Why are you wanting to hurt Dominic?
Because Dom hurt Nissa and Vanny.
Well, Tig, can you please, I can control him, I can make him stop, but if you don't explain to me why, I won't. So please, can you just tell me, can you stop and explain to me why? Because if you do, I can help you.
She's going to pretty much turn on the spot and run straight at Valistay and just stop right in front of him.
Valistay trusts Tig not to be a complete insane person, and he stops, he flinches, but he doesn't back off.
Okay. Tig's cowering over you right now, breathing very heavily. She is angry.
I get that you're angry.
Tig, do this because Dom kill Vanny.
Right.
And Dom kill Nissa?
Did
Tig
Dom kill
need to
Nissa?
know. Tig need to know now.
Well,
So
why don't you let
as
me?
This is happening. Just to cut you off for just a second. As Tig is towering over you and yelling in your face, you get this little like chittering, chirping noise as Book like hops up between you two, puffs up his feathers, and tries to like look up straight at Tig and just starts like chirping and making the cawing of a crow every now and again. As you like try to like raise your voice high, he just like calls as loud as he can to try to drown you out. And he's got his hand on a little dagger on his thing, but you can hear it rattling in the sheath.
Can I insight exactly what he's trying to achieve here?
I
Is he
think
trying
I
to? Is he
know.
protecting me?
Yes, you don't have to roll
think he
insight to
is.
see he's
Okay.
trying to protect you.
I say, Book, it's okay. Tig's not going to hurt me.
No,
Are you,
Tig
Tig?
not hurt you. No.
Listen,
you,
are you-
Book is your tribe. Dom
No.
is my tribe. Vanny and Nissa were my tribe. And Dom killed Tig's tribe.
And you want to know why he did it? Because the spell he is currently under from me will force him to tell you. You don't have to beat it out of him at all.
I need to know now.
Okay.
And that hurt Tig. Dom need to hurt too.
Dom needs to hurt as
And
well.
she's gonna turn and go for
The
him.
problem is if you do that, Tig, you'll break the spell on him and he will immediately start shooting Felix.
She's gone.
Okay.
It's
I
Friday time.
cast transformation on Tig.
Okay.
Polymorph.
So as she runs away, and as you go to cast a spell, like Book looks up at you, sort of like buries his head in your leg and hugs onto one of your legs, and you're just like fucking polymorph. Now, is there a way to resist this?
Yeah. If she's unwilling, it's a wisdom save.
Okay, I spend my hero point to succeed.
Oh, wow, already. I do it again.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm going after Dom.
I get it.
Okay. What's the range of polymorph?
I don't know, 60 feet? Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay. So you have to move 30 feet and cast it, and she's still within
Yeah.
10 feet of your range because she can dash
Yeah.
up to 80. So, all right. So make a save there, Tig, and if you beat him this time, you can't catch. Which should be interesting.
I'm out of 4th level spell slots anyway at that point, so...
Oh
How
boy.
convenient.
Oh no, actually I've got one left.
Oh,
In
Make
before that
yourself
20.
okay. Wisdom safe?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't see.
Does 15
15.
beat your DC?
Nope, she needs 18.
What does she become?
A sloth.
Just
Something adorable and sweet that I go
So-
over and pick up and cuddle, and I say, Dom, come back!
So she's running at full
So
speed and just kind of where a chest would usually be, just sloth. Hits the ground, tumbles a little bit, no actual damage, doesn't
That's
break
so
itself.
cute. I love
But it
it.
just sort of sits there, bottom legs splayed out, front legs like on the ground, looking around a little bit. And its fur is like a mottled green and brown. And one of its arms is like wooden as opposed
Yep,
to
of course.
standard.
You know the noise that
Um,
sloths make? Just
And I go, I'm sorry, Tig, but I will get you your answers, but it won't. But you don't need to hurt Dom to do it. Dom, come back. And I've got Tig under my arm, carrying her sort of like one on your hip, like an infant. And I walk back to Felix and I go, "Fucking what a day!"
What a day! What a day! This day of days has become.
Like,
He's
if
broken.
honestly every time I tried to feed the bloody stick, this was how it would go, I probably wouldn't have bothered stealing the bastard in the first place.
You know what, Val? If we had $1 for every time my leg got fucking shot off, and you had to turn someone into a sloth
Oh.
and charm someone else,
Mate,
we would have $1.
you'd have $1. I'd have about $40. Sloth is the go-to when people are being unreasonable.
I'm glad I can laugh while my leg is sitting 15 feet away from me.
On that note, actually, here, hold Tig.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
I go and get the leg, and I come back and I cast regeneration on your foot.
Oh,
He's like reaching up to Felix's face, like.
You can make an attack as a sloth, I believe.
Do not hurt her.
I
didn't give it a dom.
Go on, make a attack against someone as a sloth if you wish.
Don't do that. Just roll a d20.
Can you be in a barbarian rage as a sloth?
You are so lucky. I won't tell you what she planned because I don't want to ruin anyone. 5. You definitely miss with your plus 0 to hit. But you just sit there and it's just lazily sails through the air.
I'm just put it down beside me. I'm just.
I'll start trying to move in this direction.
No, that stayed.
So I fix your leg. You have regeneration cast on you, and in the next hour, it fully reattaches or grows back, whichever you want.
I'd like reattached. I was quite attached to my leg to begin with.
I put the leg back, and I see if that works. Okay. And then Dom comes back.
Okay.
Important question. What did you use to charm me?
It's not a spell, it's an ability that bards have. Called, let me just find it, Shadow Law. Once per long action, you can whisper a phrase that one creature that shares a language with you can hear within 30 feet. The target must make a wisdom save. If it fails, it's charmed by me for the next 8 hours.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That's really useful.
So that polymorph did not break concentration. That's good.
Nope.
That's good.
Fuck you.
That's good.
Nah, buddy, check that shit out long ago.
All right. So as Dom comes walking over, panting heavily because of the full-on sprint he did away. Felix, you look down and you see you're attached, like the leg where that's sitting there.
Yep.
The detached part of your leg is slowly just gets pushed away from you and it rolls to the side. And it's like horrible little, like the bone stump of the other one is just like shoving it through the dirt slowly away from you. It's not a pleasant thing for your fragile psyche at this moment.
Do I see this?
I think you would have eyes on Dominic. Do me a favor, just roll a perception check, see if you pick it up at the corner of your eyes.
Sure.
Actually, what's your passive perception?
It's like 21.
Okay, yeah, so you sort of you get this the
it's
corner of your
24.
eyes thing move, you sort of whirl around, you look at it, and you realize what it is. But this shadow plane makes any emotions feel not all the most heightened, just if you feel bad, you feel really bad. So
I look at it and I go, oh mate, I'm really sorry. I can't really control how the spell works. Does what it does on the box.
Go to Tom. Go to Dom.
Yeah.
I have some things I need to process.
Let's have Tig back, because Dom and Tig need to have a chat.
Take Tig.
All right. I take Tig. I say, you are arguably cuter like this. I actually might keep you that way. And a bit more eloquent, too. All right. Dom, Tig has a question. And she may not understand it like this. She might not. So, the question is, why did you kill Nissa?
I didn't kill Nissa.
Didn't you?
No.
Okay, because she's very much under the impression that you did. Did you kill, what was the other one? Vanny.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Did Tig know that?
Tig's flailing about as much as she can.
I'm holding Tig and sort of doing my best to comfort her. Did Tig know that?
I explained it at some point, but whether or not the reality of that set in is a bit of a different question.
Okay, but you didn't kill Nissa.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, geez, I didn't even know about Nissa until I met Tig.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, I didn't kill her.
Sure. Now, good. She's very much under the impression. I think that's where this disconnect is coming from. All right. Thanks for. Good job for running there. So now this question's coming from me. In your you're currently obliged to obey me, and mate, I'm really sorry for doing that to you. I hate doing it to friends. But you were pretty dead set on shooting Felix there for a while. And I'm wondering why. Do you remember being pretty fixated on shooting something at some point very recently, maybe involving a bird?
Oh, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, there was that nice bird fellow we met that was being attacked by ghosts.
That was us who were attacking it, mate. But I know they play tricks on your mind. But here's the thing. I'm pretty concerned that you're still under its spell.
It's not a spell. It's just, we've been looking for nice creatures in the shadow plane. Here we came across one of them. Kind of, looks similar to the old book there.
Yeah. They got caught stealing from the lady of the shadow lady, the lady of spiders. What is something on that?
Lady of Secrets.
Lady of Secrets, and she cursed them with making them look like horrible vultures, and they're not nice actually.
Poor little guys.
Yeah. All right, good. So, Dom, what is the number one best way to restrain you?
Well, I mean, geez.
Were I to tie your ropes together, tie your feet together, and then suspend you from a tree, would that be an effective way?
Yeah, I mean, that would probably do it. Any kind of good set of manacles.
Yeah.
You'd really want a good rope. I've got some pretty. I mean, I know I look a little wiry at this point, but there's some muscle on these bones.
Yeah. You could
cut his leg off.
That's exactly what we're trying to achieve, Felix. Exactly what we're trying to not achieve.
Sure.
Yeah. It would be fair, in fairness. Yeah. All right.
Again, I really don't remember shooting his leg off.
I'm sure you don't, mate. And look, I'm fresh out of high-level spells, so I can't fix what's going on in your head until I've had a good old nap. So until then, I mean, you're good for the next 7 hours or so. But then after that, the shadow law that I've used on you will wear off, which honestly I'll be grateful for because I hate having friends under my direct control. Useful for the occasional spouse.
Yeah, it's okay. But, we're friends.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Like, I mean you no harm. You don't mean any harm to me. The problem is as soon as Tick punches you, which she will do in an hour when she turns into not a sloth.
She won't. You won't.
I would love that if that were true. I'm keeping her away from him as well, because if she attacks him even once and breaks the spell. So I want you, first of all, the only other instruction I really have for you, mate, is you need to stay at all times at least 20 feet away from Tig. That is just a compulsion that I'm going to have to put on you. And when she turns into not sloth, I'll need you to run away. If I haven't already prepared for it, I'll need you to run away as quickly as possible.
Sure
in the direction that we're already going, just for convenience sake. Because I really don't want her to have to beat the crap out of you for, as I understand it, you killed Vanny. She hadn't probably wrapped her head around that, and she's really quite bent out of shape about it because Vanny was, I suppose she liked Vanny. I don't know who Vanny is, but
well, I mean, I liked Vanny too. I liked.
So why did you kill her?
Oh boy, I mean, it's just a bit of a long story, but
well, we've got
to give you the jot notes.
We've got at least 57 minutes.
You know Zeus?
I'm aware of Zeus, yes.
Yeah, well, Vanny absorbed the power of Zeus into her in an attempt to bring back another god, Athena. And, Vanny was a mortal, and a mortal, not immortal.
Right. Yeah. I don't. That's
It was a
what I'm
bit. It was a bit much. It was a bit much for her body to take.
She burst. So you put her out of her misery, as it were?
Well, yeah. I mean, I more sealed her and the power away, I guess.
By shooting her.
Yeah. Well, by sending her here through the
Okay.
power of other gods as well.
Right.
She asked me to do it.
No,
I mean,
that's fine. I
this
like,
isn't,
mate. Again, not holding any. I know nothing in the situation, so it's just that Tig is pretty. Like Tig. Do you understand that, Tig? Does this make sense to Sloth Tig?
Let me check the intelligence of the equivalent animal I'm
Would be
using.
surprised.
It's
if
probably
above
more
two.
than Tig. It's probably more than Tig.
Don't you
No.
keep mental stats when polymorphed?
Do you keep mental
You
stats?
do.
Double check that. You do?
You do.
Okay. Your intelligence of 5.
No, you gain the mental. You gauge all that. You keep your
Because this is what we
alignment.
said last
and-
time when
yeah.
you turn into a T-Rex. It was,
Yeah.
does it make you have that intelligence?
It's. I thought that it said you keep your own mental faculties, basically.
What was it?
Polly.
No one named Polly here.
Right. So you have a int of 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Um,
Only
I would-
slightly less.
Target's game stats, including mental
you
ability
can-
scores, are
Including mental
replaced
ability.
by
Yeah.
statistics of the chosen beast.
good old White Streak in the chat has got that for us.
Ah, thank
So
you.
do me a favor there, old Tig. Roll an intelligence check to see if it just gets through your animal brain.
On my sheet, or just a D20?
D20.
Minus 4.
minus 4.
Good.
6. Still better than Tig.
I don't
Minus
think
4.
it is. So if you don't mind me kind of like playing your character a little bit here, Tig.
Go for it. She's a sloth.
You sort of just look up kind of dumbly at Valiste, and you just keep swiping at the creatures that you see all around you that are trying to like stop you from moving at this other creature that's nearby that seems to have harmed your family at some point. That's all that's in your head, that this thing killed your blood relatives.
Okay, so I'll
much as
sort of
the
like
animal
push him
understands
away, just.
All right.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, I don't think Tig gets it, Dom. So we have another option. We could hide you until such time as Tig forgets. Tig doesn't actually seem to be hugely forgetful, just not incredibly bright. So maybe that's not a valid solution either. And also, I want you under my sight so I can not let you do horrible things to Felix. I mean, the other option
He's
is...
a good buddy of mine.
Well, exactly. I know you wouldn't currently. So the other option is I turn her not into a sloth, and I try and convince her. I doubt I'll succeed. I didn't manage it last time. I think there's someone has messed with Tig's mind as well. And this is actually, I'll have to do it to both of you. The problem is I can't do it for a while. And therein lies my conundrum. So, do you have any thoughts on the matter? Like, how would you approach this, Dom, old boy?
Well, boy, I'm not exactly traditionally one for the hiding type, you know?
No, you're an archer.
Yeah, and I'm quite loud. I don't know. I don't think Tig would ever hurt me. We're friends.
Oh, dear. Yeah, all right.
She's so cute. And like Dom keeps trying to like stick a finger out to just like.
But he
let
is
the
20
slug-
feet away from her.
Yeah, 20 feet away.
She is really quite aggressively adorable, even now, even more so now. I love the wooden arm. It's beautiful. I was fully expecting her to have like a little wing coming out the back as well. Yeah, well, shit. All right. I'm fresh out of ideas. Dom, you stay right here. I'm going to ask Felix an opinion, though I doubt he'll have anything useful to contribute because he's pretty hacked off about the leg you... Never mind. Felix, buddy, how's the stump?
Oh, you know, it's hanging. It's hanging, man. How's your two functional legs?
Oh, mate, they are fantastic. Dom's are really tired, though, if it helps.
Oh, good.
I made him run for a
glad.
half mile straight. I didn't think to say jog gently. He just flat out ran. The poor guy's nearly dead.
That doesn't make me feel better.
I know.
Not at all.
Look, I tried.
You know the scene from Deadpool 2 where he's got the
baby leg.
Yeah.
one,
Oh, it's
whatever,
very much the
legs.
baby hand.
Yeah. So you've got that right now, except it's just the ankle and like a half-formed foot. So it's just like 5 toes at the end of a stump of meat sticking from like your mid-thigh.
Thanks. That's great. Oh, he lost it like up to the thigh.
It was thigh area, yeah.
Oh dear.
And it's just slowly pushing away that other detached leg.
I said,
across the
well,
ground.
look, I do have another spell which is create stump, which was the other option, but I
Look,
felt
Val,
like
Val,
this would
you're
be
not,
a better.
You're not known for your humor. Don't fucking start now. I'll fuck.
Sorry,
You know
mate,
what really
sorry.
pisses me off? It's not the fact that
Is it
I've
losing
lost...
your leg?
It's not the fact that my leg's fucked. That it does rightly piss me off.
Yeah.
My pants are ruined as well.
Mate. I don't have mending. Shit. I could, tell you what, and I pressed to digitate new pants. A new pant leg on.
He's
I'm
got a lot of spells going.
That's a cantrip. That's fine.
So
it's just something I have to concentrate on constantly.
We can fix that up.
Yeah.
That's no problem. New pair of pants, easy.
Yeah, new pair of pants. I'm sure we could do.
Some shadow tailors.
Don't even look at me, Dom.
So, Felix, buddy,
No.
you're a good thinker. I value you for that. Your ideas and such.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? How do we prevent Dom from being killed by? And I know this is not something you're hugely invested in right now. Tig.
All right. Well, look. We need to calm Tig down.
Sure.
If I'm thinking rationally, which is really strange considering I lost my fucking leg.
Yep. No, you're doing great.
Step 1, calm Tig down.
Sure.
Step 2, cut off Dom's leg.
Yeah.
Step 3, reattach it to my leg,
I love
and
it.
then we're all good.
Okay. How do
The
we?
pain is getting
Right.
to me. I'm not gonna
Oh, yeah.
lie.
It shouldn't be. Yeah.
I'd
all right.
happily give a leg over to you, no problem. You're one of my best friends, Felix.
Mate.
Dom, you better not be here. I swear.
No, I told him to stay. I told him to stay where he was.
he can still hear you. He's not.
I
that
can
far
hear
away.
him.
20 foot difference.
You better not come near me, because I'll
I can
stab
give-
you.
I can give you a leg up if you need it.
I'm severely tempted to take him up on a kidney. Actually, just I need backup here.
All right, let me breathe. This is a lot to handle. I know we've
my
had
God.
some weird shit happen, and I fought 2 dragons
Oh,
and
mate.
a demigod.
Yep.
In the space of a day, maybe 2. I have had to deal several days. Sorry, I've had to deal with some shit.
No, I get it. I can end the pain, but just not for very long. That's the
Don't worry about it.
okay.
You're concentrating too many spells.
Oh, well, this is it. It would require losing concentration on Tig here.
No, it's fine. It's
So
fine.
my thinking is, and I feel like it might be cathartic for you as well. If I turn Tig into, I'm going to take them a long way away, so that Dom can't see you, because as soon as Tig breaks the spell on Dom, he will try to kill you again.
Hmm.
And in fairness to him, he almost managed it the last time.
Look,
As you say, take them far away. Little Book walks over, pats Tig on the head, lifts her up in his arms, and starts walking her away, just like patting her. So you can see like a 10-year-old would carry a toddler. So there's just a little sloth arm sticking out, little sloth arms over its arms, and the head just sitting there. And you can just see Tig like weirdly angry sloth eyes just staring out as it sort of gets walked away.
I'm probably not swiping at this. I'm just
the little black feathers stroking Tig's back, and she's like calming down a little.
I actually I say, look, okay, here's my plan. I am going to let Book take Tig because he appears to have a calming influence on her. I'm going to tell Dom to walk in a random direction for an hour, and then hopefully at the end of the hour, Tig will turn back into Pig and will maybe be a little calmer, and Dom will be an hour away. And then Tig can go looking for him if she needs to or wants to. And if not, after, say, 4 hours, I'll tell him to come back, upon which time we will tie him up and hang him upside down in a tree, which I feel like you'll enjoy. And then when he becomes insane Dom again, I will have had a good long rest and I will fix him. That's my plan. Felix, any thoughts?
Have you consulted Book yet?
Book is a hard person to understand at the best of times.
Book
only to old Tiggy old there.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. I'm just thinking Book
might know. That's a thought. Thank you. Good point.
Or have you flicked through the spell book that...
Oh, I will be searching the corpse and flicking through the spell book. Yes. But that's after this whole business is sort of, we figured out how we're going to proceed. Book, old buddy.
Yeah.
Back to my leg!
Mate, you're doing a great job. Keep on patting. I'm actually going to cast a minor illusion of exactly the way I see Tig and Book in front of Tig, so Tig can see how adorable it is, as hopefully that will assist calming her down, because it's pretty cute.
Concentration?
Minor illusion?
Just double check.
They have a C next to them if they don't, right? If they do, right?
Usually, yeah, I can check as well. But so right now,
if it does, then I don't.
You've been placed on the ground about 150 feet away, next to a little pile of rocks, and Book's just sitting there, sort of like a toddler squats down, like folds its legs up, and just like beak looking at you, and it's just like stroking your head and picking up sticks for you to hold, like long claws.
Okay, around. I'll sort of just do this. I'll start chewing on one of them. And looking up at Book, just nah.
Book hops around a little bit, hops around her, and then looks back to you, Valiste, chirps happily, and waits for you to give him some sort of guidance here with what the hell to do. Minor illusion appears to not be concentration.
Yeah. So I go over and I do that because it's pretty cute. And then I say, Book, you're doing great. Any thoughts on either calming Tig down, or can you cast greater restoration? Is that in your book?
No.
All right.
And he holds up a hand and sort of looks to Tig, tries to take the stick away from Tig gently. He is stronger than you at this point, so he will be able to do it if he wants. So you just see her get dragged a little bit, and then he sort of holds it up, puts his hand up, and he sort of moves the stick away and moves it, as if the stick's not there. He can't talk, so he can't say anything. He's trying to get something across to you right now.
Okay, so you don't think she'll be angry if Dom isn't here?
Yeah. And then he points to him and then opens his own spell book, and he points it.
We turn him invisible.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah. That's a nice idea. The problem is long term. Even when Dom is sane again, she's still going to want to hurt him. It's more about I'm going to have to cast Greater Restoration on her as well, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Well, all right. So what I'm going to ask you to do, mate, you can come back and join Felix if you like. He's being a bit sore at the moment, and that's fair on him. So what I'm going to do is, would you mind Tig? Would you mind minding Tig? Because you seem to have a way with her. She's pretty calm with you. She's probably a little miffed with me as well. But look, honestly, I'll take the punch if she's got one for me. I deserve it. I hate doing this sort of thing to mates. Tig is very, very strong, and I didn't want her to do permanent damage to Dom. So I'm going to tell Dom to go away and come back in a certain number of hours, by which time Tig will have hopefully calmed down. If Tig hasn't, then I think the only option I have left is to just let it play out. Yeah, all right. But good thought. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Book turns to Tig, and as you're walking away to Dom, you can hear him trying to vocalize something and struggling. He's like, no. Her friend. And then points from you, Tig, to Valiste. No. Her friend.
I'm just reaching out for the stick.
One stick.
He sort of holds it and gives it to you.
So I get back and I get back and I say, Dom, mate, I want you to walk in a direction that I don't know. I'm going to turn my back for 5 minutes, and I want you to basically make yourself scarce for, let's say, 4 hours.
Sure thing.
And then come back here and come to within, what's the maximum range on your bow?
Oh, probably hit a merc at least 600 feet away.
Right. I'm going to get you to leave the bow here. Nah, that would be horrible and mean. And what if something else is out there and he encounters it? Yeah, what I'm going to get you to do is stop 1,000 meters away. And do you have any sort of like fireworksy sort of thing you can do? Like something to let me, a signal that I could see and know that you're there?
Yeah, I mean, I can summon a flaming sphere of fire.
How about just shooting a really bright arrow into the sky? You're only 1,000 feet
easy.
away. Yeah, okay, sure, great. All right, so you come back in 4 hours, stop 1,000 feet away, and shoot an arrow into the sky, okay?
Great.
Somewhere in my back arc, and I turn around and put my back to him.
Somewhere in your... Sorry, shoot an arrow into your back?
No, into the sky.
I misunderstood this.
Into the sky.
Into the sky.
So I can see you.
Okay.
That's that second charm coming through right there.
Yeah. Nervous about this. All right. This is the best plan I've got, and I've consulted 3 other people.
One of them's a sloth.
Hey,
One
you
of them
didn't really
is a
have
sloth.
the best
Hey, look,
like,
I've asked Dom, I've asked Book, I've asked an irritated Felix, and the only person who's made a point is not able to express it. Great, cool.
Okay, so you walk away for 1,000 meters there, Dom?
The moment he turns around, yeah.
Significantly further than that, actually. He goes a lot further and then comes back later, yeah.
Okay, so once he's gone, what are you going to do to Tig? Slothig?
I leave Sloth Tig with Book, and I search the corpse and I have a look through the book.
Find a book. It's written in a language that you just don't seem to get. It's going to take a few hours of painstaking sort of just like translation to get this.
Would
do you
it help
speak?
if someone had a spell called Comprehend Languages?
I mean, I do.
It will help. It will. You'll just have to see how that plays out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do either of you speak Abyssal?
I do.
No.
It's like a proto-Abyssal.
Yeah, I speak. It's like all the heavenly and badly. I've got Abyssal, Celestial, and Elvish.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, yep, you sit there, you rummage the corpse, you sit there, like, you try to read this, you can't really decipher it right now. That's a good, like, 15 minutes of
Sure.
like, wandering around, looking at what they've got, what they've been doing out here. There is a large, circular rune on the ground, maybe 60 feet across, where this thing was standing with its buddies before.
Yeah, can I try and establish what it was trying to do?
It was definitely trying to use a spell from the book, which has a similar symbol on it.
Okay. Can I flick through and see if I can figure it? Well, no. So I know which spell. I just can't read the spell. Okay, cool. So when I figure it out, I'll be able to figure it out. Great. Heck, I might even do it here because the ritual's already been done.
Depending on what the spell is.
Well,
destroy planet.
I have a sneaking suspicion.
Well, dependent.
Yeah, cool. Well, then, yeah, if he's got nothing of value on him, any weapons or anything?
He has
Might be in the market for a sword.
He has a walking stick.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, cool. Then I will happily turn it over. So the only thing I've told Dom to do is walk and then come back. Beyond that, he's up to his own recognizance to a degree. Like, he can defend himself if he gets attacked or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm only charmed. I'm not brainwashed.
So it was about 15 minutes of planning, 15 minutes of searching. So you've got maybe 30 minutes left till Tig is not a sloth. At this point, Tig is asleep over Book's little tiny bird legs.
I would come back and see that, and I would be so tempted to turn her back. Problem is, then Book will be trapped. I look and I just go, oh dear God, like properly adorable. Like, how does she even survive? Like, thank God for the tree arm, right? Jesus. Like, Nissa was a saint, but wow.
Okay.
Felix just silent, just.
I hate everyone.
At this point, Felix, you feel as the singular bone that's growing out, you feel it sort of snap in the middle to form the second part of the bone, the kneecap. And you sort of see that kneecap like shifting up under your skin to lock in place. It's just as it locks, it is an unpleasant feeling.
Oh.
It's just like hot razors being pulled under your skin.
Okay, it's not how it actually feels. Like I've dislocated both of my knees at least 3 times.
I don't think you've had your leg cut off though.
No. But just the way what you just described is exactly the process of putting it all back together again, which I've also done 6 times myself. And it's oh.
Hey Val.
Yes.
Remember that time you
cut your leg off?
No, you fell off the castle barricade and into the bushes and dislocated your leg.
I do remember that.
Yeah, this is worse.
I'm right. I was under no illusions on that one. I've only severed a finger my own self, and that was unpleasant enough. And my own stupid fault as well. It wasn't a mate shot it off.
Yeah. Oh.
Again,
yes,
funny
yes.
playing with a castle door, actually. Wow, 3 fingers, but hey, who's counting? Certainly not me on those fingers. Yeah, look, I feel you, but I don't feel you that much. Can you see Tig from where you are? It's fucking cute.
Val, to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't want to look.
No, that's fair. All right. Mate, tell me about your dad. Tell me about this chap we're here to find. Like, aside from like, you are wanting way more than I do. Like, my mission is sort of next to yours. There's no particular time frame on mine. So, look, tell me about your dad. Tell me about the guy we're looking for. Tell me why you want to find him.
You're gonna hit me with the hard questions, aren't you?
Well,
What
look,
are you
I'm trying to take
gonna
your
try
mind
and
off.
make me cry? Is that what it is?
I don't know, mate. Is this a cause for cry? If it is, I'll back right off, mate.
No.
Yeah.
You see, my dad, he was the reason that I know everything that I know these days. I picked a little bit extra up here and there, but he set me on the path. And in saying that, though, he was the one who didn't want me to join the army, and I feel like that the things I've done I wouldn't have done if I followed his advice.
Do you regret it?
Yeah. I've I've done we've done things that
Some mildly
considered
questionable
good.
things. Yeah.
in the whole scheme of things. I guess the reason I want to find him is to tell him I'm sorry. Never got the chance before he went on, and I don't know where he is. I don't know what state he's in. I don't know whether he's up or down. It's
If
just
you found out he was down, would you want to change it?
Felix, as he asks that, you think about that, you get this sensation like you've been punched right between the eyes, this instant headache.
Mhm.
And the vision of your father lost and wandering across this empty, barren wasteland, very similar to what you're in now, but somehow darker and more gloomy. You get this vibe from him, this feeling that he's constantly being hunted and he's constantly searching for something. He seems to be on the border of weeping or breaking down from the sheer terror that he has to constantly feel. And you get the sense that this has been his state for a long time, that he's lived or not lived, as the case may be. But he's existed in this way for a long time.
So it hits me, and I'm just like, I just want to see him at peace.
Yeah, right. Did I see any sort of physical sign of that?
I would have winced when that I think the way I would have expressed it was that physically, that emotionally got to me, man. That's So I would have been like, you
Mate,
got me in the feels, brother.
Mate, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go too deep too fast.
Val, we've known each other for years now. You're probably one of the only people who could get away with asking questions like that and not getting stabbed.
I mean, at this point, I just run away.
Bye.
Or I just turn the spell off.
Yeah.
No, mate, I wouldn't do that to you. I mean, hell, you got hurt functionally because I had to feed my bloody stick. And I feel bad about that, I do.
Look, we're all here's the thing, right? We all have a thing we're looking for.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're all willing to fight alongside each other. I know we're currently at a little bit of odds.
Loggerheads, yeah.
Yeah. But
I might turn Tig back, hey. I think Book's legs are going to sleep. So I try and get Book out from underneath without waking the sloth.
You could probably just pick up the sloth and it would just hang in your grip without an issue.
Sure, okay, I do that then.
Yeah.
It's like picking up a sleeping puppy. The head might move a bit, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And then I with one arm, I say, hey, well, actually, I just hold it and I say, Book, get my sleeping roll out, yeah? And I put her down on my sleeping roll.
Okay.
And then I turn her back into Tig. Or I just stop concentrating on this.
So Book hops over, gets a sleeping roll, puts it down, rolls it out, and like with these big, wide, black eyes, a bit watery, sort of looks at you like, did I do good?
You did great, mate. You did fucking great.
You put her down, stop concentrating, and poof, there's a Tig. Full on Tig. The process of changing probably wakes you up. If you want to roll a constitution check, you can. But it's going to be a very low DC.
It's all right. 21.
That'll do, Tig. That'll do. So you get up. You stand up and you can see the situation. You got Felix, his legs slowly being pushed away from him. You've got Valistay standing right next to you, and you got Book, who sort of like head sinks down a bit. His feathers ruffle up. He's like looking at you warily.
Okay. Do I have all my memories of being a sloth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit fuzzy. You got sleepy and was stroked to sleep.
Okay. I'll sort of like kneel down in front of Book, just like, hi.
Yep.
And then stand up, and you said
when you do
his
this,
leg.
When you do this, there's a little hard hat.
Huh.
It's today! Tig's gonna stand up and start running around in circles. And like pick up sand and just throw it in the air. She's like, it's today!
Just imagine me and Val are just staring at it like.
I make eye contact with you and then I go, yep, that's about right. Yep, sure.
Another one to add to the list.
Yeah. I at this point, I'm going to actually make a book.
A list.
Do I? No, fuck it. Why not? Tig, I have a question, Tig. What's with the hat?
Tig, don't know. This just happens. It just happens
It's your
like
hat
one day. And
every year?
Tig has had this many.
I'm sure.
And to get a present, and Tig's mum used to take her for walks, and
it's the girl's birthday,
and we have snack, and Felix got me a present. I'm gonna go and pick up his leg and start eating it.
Nope.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Nope. I need that.
I take the boot off it.
Okay, so she leans down and grabs it. If you try to rock forward and grab it, I want you to make a check to like not fucking slump to the side, as you're not exactly used to balance. And then you can contend with her strength as she pulls it away from you.
Oh, mate, I've got one more polymorph in me.
Would you like a dexterity check to make sure it doesn't fall over?
You can make. Yeah, let's just go a straight dex check to not slump onto your side.
Ugh.
13. You sort of half do it. You catch it on your elbow. You push yourself back up and you reach out. I'll get Tig to make a dex check to yank it away, because you're about to take your present back. So you grab the other end and now you're both holding it. Tig, he's trying to take back your present, your yummy food.
Tig, I don't want to be mean. There is a present for you, but it's not that. That's actually...
a snack.
It's not a snack either, unfortunately. It's actually his leg.
I'm sort of still attached to it.
It's
metaphorically, not physically.
You know how Dom shot it off? It's part of him. He doesn't want to eat it. He wants to keep it.
But this is how we become friends.
Look, at this point, Tig's had a rough day. I'm not saying this out loud, This is Valaste, like, okay, mate, look,
Make a
I've done
strength
what I
check,
can.
Tig.
You're growing back your own leg.
Is he actually considering it? 16?
I don't think I can reason with Tig any more than I already have, to be honest. And also, I can't break the kid's face. It's a birthday. And it will destroy her to take a present away. And it also absolves me from having to make an actual present.
Do you let go of your leg there?
I give up.
Okay, so the next time you look at Tig, she has just this red ring around her mouth, just dripping off, and she's just bearing her face in this and enjoying it a lot. Especially hasn't eaten anything that she usually eats for a while.
We had a heartfelt moment, Val. We had.
Mate, do you really think, honestly, that there was a way I could have prevented that?
Let me just say that
my God.
if we ever get out of here and we're telling this story again, we're skipping this part.
Oh,
right?
Oh, mate.
This is not
way ahead of you. Yeah.
The dragon. I will retell the dragon. I will. Fuck! What a good story.
We don't need to mention that it was Tiamat, but definitely killing the dragon. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Skipping the leg completely. This is a mess.
You would, of course. Like, if you were going to do anything, you would skip the leg. I mean, you would.
Fuck you.
Skip leg day.
Yeah. Oh, mate. It's just all of the bads. All of the bads at all.
Tig's gonna take her snack.
Yeah.
And start walking around in circles.
She better not eat the fucking boot. I swear to Christ.
I'm not even gonna interrupt. She seems distracted. If Dom comes back, I don't know if this actually might have worked. Amazing.
As she's walking behind the rock, you hear this horrible wrenching sound, and for the life of you, it sounds like when you get a chicken wing and you break it.
Yeah, just.
I cast hypnotic gaze on Felix.
Oh God.
Just to make him not able to listen to this.
Okay.
I say, you are deaf. You are deaf for the next minute.
Oh my God.
And
this sound of silence is amazing.
There you go.
So peaceful.
There you go, buddy. And you can't feel any pain at all. And you're really happy with Val. Val is your best friend who never lets anything bad happen to you.
I just want to go to sleep.
Why don't, Felix, go to sleep. There you go. There you go. Off your pop, mate.
Oh my God.
As you go to sleep, little book hops up and starts stroking Felix's head, and then looks up to you again. Big eyes, all watery, again.
Look, go for your life, book. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Only the head. Don't pat the leg.
Okay, so yeah, just stroking.
And I put his boot on the foot that's growing, so it'll grow into the foot. Or into the boot.
Don't worry, buddy. You're growing.
Okay. All right.
So at this point, Tig's probably walked away for a while. How many hours are we just going to just say this runs its course for?
Well, Dom comes back in 4 hours. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy to wait till then unless Tig does something insane.
I'm good to just go for a bit of a walk for an hour. And
actually, I have a question there. So when Tig comes back, is Tig still overwhelmed and happy?
Tig's kind of just is happy, content, just chilling out at the moment. Nothing really seems to be bothering her a great deal.
Right. Well, Dom's going to come back at some point. Might as well gauge her reaction prior. I cast a minor illusion of Dom. Just a still image of Dom standing, coming back.
Yeah. Okay. With that look on his face,
That's
smoldering intensely.
That is a blue steel moment.
Okay.
Okay.
You notice she immediately goes from sort of just happy to picks up the bone of the leg and just throws it.
It sails straight through, and the image disappears because I would stop it. Yeah.
Magic man.
Oh shit! No, Tig. Sorry, that was me. I wanted to gauge your reaction to seeing Dom again. So, sweetheart, I asked him a question for you before I sent him away. You wanted to know why he killed Nissa and Vanny. Dom swears blind he didn't kill Nissa. Dom never killed Nissa. Someone's playing with your mind here, all right? He didn't kill Nissa. And Vanny wanted him to because she had absorbed the power of Zeus. Do you remember that?
Friends don't lie.
He didn't lie. I don't
Tig
believe he
doesn't
lied to
believe
you. Well, all right. There's only so much
She's
I
looking
can
at
do.
you just like,
Tig, I'm your friend, right? I'd like to think I'm your friend. I think you're my friend. Why do you think I'm lying to you, Tig?
because
I'm the
Dom
only person who
promised
didn't have...
Dom promised not to hurt Tig tribe,
And I don't think he did.
but he killed Vanny.
Vanny asked him to because Vanny was hurting. He stopped Vanny hurting. Vanny had the power of a god in her. And that was hurting Vanny.
Athena.
Yeah.
Yeah, Athena. And I would show him where the mark would have been on.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on the front of Tig's normal hand, actually.
Right.
Okay, so you sort of hold it up on the back of your back or front of your normal hand?
It was on the back. It was on the back of her normal hand, so you could see it.
On the back of your hand is this mark of Athena, and
cool. It's still there.
it's still there.
Wow.
Do you still have your ring, Tig?
Yes.
Yeah. You can also see inscribed into the band of that ring is the marks of Athena on her wedding finger, ring finger.
Tig, what happened? I wasn't there. Can you tell me what happened with the whole Vanny and Athena and Zeus and all the other business? That sounds intense.
Oh, no.
You can't tell me.
No. Tig, go for a walk.
What? Oh, you didn't see it? It's because you went for a walk, or you're going for a walk now?
No, Tig not there.
Okay. All right then. Fair enough. Well, look, I wouldn't lie to you, Tig. You're my friend. As you pointed out, friends don't lie. I'm not lying to you now. And I don't know what else I can do to convince you. But you know what friends also don't do?
Kill tribe.
Yeah. And I'm worried you're going to kill Dom.
Can't kill Dom.
Why not?
His only tribe I have left.
Tig, you've got me and Felix. And Book here.
You are just saplings.
Oh, but
Dom
I know.
is tree.
Yeah. Tig, you know I'm older than Dom, right?
No. You this many. Dom this many. Tig this many.
I'm actually quite a bit older than he is, but all right. In your all right, in your life probably. Well, look, Tig, I don't want you to hurt Dom, but I can't stop you, and I won't do it again. I don't like hurting my friends or controlling my friends. So if you want to go and beat two kinds of crap out of Dom for what he did or what you think he did, and I'm not sure why you think he did because he swears he didn't, I can't stop you. So this is you and your choice to make, Tig.
Tig's looking really puzzled at the moment. She's sort of getting more and more confused. But Tig saw Dom kill Nissa and Vanny.
When did you see that, Tig?
When Dom hit me.
Oh. Tig, that
And you
might have...
said Dom did kill Vanny.
Vanny asked him to. But he didn't kill Nissa. I think the thing that we fought, that bird thing, I think it's messing with your mind, Tig. Just like it messed with Dom.
Okay.
If I bring him back here, will you hurt him? Okay. Thank you, Tig. He will explain himself when I fix him properly, but I can't do it until tomorrow. So we're going to tie him up. I'm out of spells, Tig. I can't do any more magic. But we'll tie him up and I'll fix him first thing tomorrow morning. All right?
Fix him.
I will. Thank you, Tig.
All right. With that, we will take our midpoint break.
Yeah.
So thank you all for sticking around as long as you have.
Oh.
Hope you've been enjoying this so far.
Thank you.
That
was heavy.
All right, Agent.
Felix is asleep. Agent's just walking away. And we'll be back in 5 minutes when we refill our coffee and get some water. See you guys in a minute.
Thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Roll for Damage. This is returning to our 5th episode of the campaign. Thank you.
We can count.
Heart of Plains. We've had a bit of a heavy session so far. Felix is having a mental break somewhat.
He is swinging.
So I intended to talk about this in the break to you, but I figured I'll do it now and make it hard for you.
Right.
If you take any significant damage, like a single hit does more than half your health, or you take another critical effect which like shreds a limb, you're going to make yourself a wisdom save. All right? If you fail, you just mentally check out. Right? You can make a wisdom save every turn to sort of come back from that. But this is only going to happen once until you steel yourself against it. As soon as you save, you're good. But there's always the risk that you're just like, remember that time I lost my leg, and just gone.
Like white noise, just Damn.
Mental effects for massive damage.
Like
see how this
insanity.
goes. It's all right, just a little bit of PTSD for the old Felix.
Sick.
Yeah, it's all right. You didn't need much more added to you. Cool. So, right about now, Dominic is coming walking back towards the camp. Tig, you see him when he's about 400 meters out.
I'm the type of guy who likes to roam around.
I hope he's doing that.
Roam from town to town.
You can hear that echoing across this empty, barren
I can't.
shadowscape.
I would go over to it and
Oh,
shout
no.
out, "Don't shoot the arrow, I can hear you."
Okay.
I'm back.
Good. Yeah, come on in slowly. Tig has decided that she's not going to hurt you, which is good. And I want you to explain to her anything she wants to know the answer to concerning Nissa and Vanny. If she has any questions at all, you know the situation better than I do. She's very much under the impression, I think probably because old mate, the very nice bird that you know, not Book, told her that you killed Nissa. And you know Tig better than I do. You can probably imagine how that set her off.
I don't know why Berto would do that.
I don't either. Roberto, I think was his name, actually. Look, I'll give you and Tig some space, all right, mate? We'll be getting going soon. Now that the leg is back.
Okay, Tig probably went back to where she threw the bone before and probably went and picked it up and has been carrying it around with her and just drawing pictures in the sand. So she's got that.
As Dom and Tig sort of wander a bit, Felix, you can now start walking a little bit. Your leg is weak. It's feeling a bit shaky, but you can take some tentative steps. As you start walking a bit, you see in the distance this pale, almost ethereal, like dull glowing figure. Semi-transparent, tall, oddly textured skin, you can't quite tell from the distance, tall plumed helmet, and he seems to be carrying a long curved weapon. The haft of it is all bone, and it's got this wicked scythe, just this nasty hook. He's wearing looks like bronze era armor, and he has this long red cloak flowing behind him, but again he's like sort of semi-transparent, translucent, and he's just slowly walking along, and he sort of sees you, like he feels you looking at him, and his head just slowly turns your way, and just where his eyes are is just empty black. And he starts very slowly walking towards your group.
And I'm the one that sees him.
Of course you are.
Okay.
The one who can't run.
You can hold it pretty
Hey, friends.
Yeah, mate. I've gone over to try and help him.
Does anyone see that guy?
Hey, look where he points.
well. Mm-hmm.
Do we see that guy?
We are looking at
Do see that guy?
Oh, for a second I thought I was going crazy. I was like, oh, fuck.
I don't know if I prefer that answer.
Dominic, do you recognize who this is?
Good question. Can I roll a history check?
You can with advantage.
Nope.
I would have thought you'd know.
I mean, I have a pretty good feeling who it is.
Well, you can guess. You can guess if you want.
Other people know.
I'm just trying to remember his name.
Well, you failed your history check to learn the name, but if you feel you know the guy, he's sort of
Is he a nice, friendly person?
He opens his mouth almost as if to shout out to you, and it's just this horrible moaning wail echoes out, and the sound of wind whipping up and just scatters him for a moment, and then he rematerializes a bit closer to you, about 50-60 meters closer, and he starts walking towards you slowly again, kicking up no dust, leaving no trail.
Been a long time since I've seen him.
Who is him?
You kill him too?
No, I avenged him.
Avenged him? Is he dead then?
I, killed by the west wind.
Is this something that happened way before my time?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take my zoomer ass out of here.
Question, then. Oh, cool. All right. Who is it? Do you happen to, if you avenged the guy, presumably you remember his name?
Yeah. We mostly referred to him just as Dio, but Diomedes was his name. He's
Odd?
Well, he's kind of made of a living statue, but he was empowered by the gods of death. Honestly, you two might get along. You got the pale skin, the big scythe.
That's racist. I find it offensive.
his blade there, as I kind of try to point and outline the scythe, and then I pull out my bow and I say, and this blade are one and the same to a degree. When he passed, well, his God bestowed the favor onto me from him.
Right. So he's dead.
Nobly sacrificed.
Good. So if he's here, he probably doesn't mean us any harm. He probably is just a good mate of yours, and he wants to do nice things for us and you. Yes.
I mean,
He's about 150 feet away right now.
You see, he's getting closer. He's.
I would think so. I mean, we always got along really well. He's.
Dom, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to run 200 meters that way.
Which way are you pointing?
Any direction. Probably if he is coming at us from anything other than directly in front of us, I want him to go basically at an angle to this guy so that I can determine if he wants to see Dom or if he wants to see everybody else. And also, if he attacks Dom, Dom will be a decent distance away from Felix.
Yeah, sure thing.
So
I'll head out and cut him off at the pass.
I mean,
Dom starts running,
Like an angled.
and once again he opens his mouth, and it's just void, just like his eyes, almost like black light spilling out, and it's just moaning wail echoes out. And
That's
you
not
also,
normal, by the way.
you as it echoes out, you hear scurrying sounds sort of around as things peek up and start looking at you. Just lots of different creatures. Some is vaguely humanoid, but nothing seems to approach him. But as he does it again, that wind whips up and he scatters, and he appears about 30 feet in front of Dom the way he's running.
right, good. It's after Dom.
Do you keep running? Because
That
we're told to
puts
run 200
me-
meters.
You can stop, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I would stop once he came close.
You have no choice in the matter until I tell you otherwise.
So, like, you hear, you can stop, mate, but because you're running flat out, you run straight through him out the back, and he sort of just reforms. And as you turn around, he's facing you. He just reaches out, and his hand goes straight through the bow. And he just keeps trying, and just keeps trying.
Do I know what this is? Like, this effect, given that I live in the shadow realm? Is this a shadow thing?
It's a ghost.
Right.
Exciting.
Yeah. I say, oh, mate, it's a ghost. Which I honestly shouldn't surprise us. And I forgot there, very stupid of me, that Tig is terrified of it. Like, it's now best part of 200 meters away, Tig.
Still hiding behind Book.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Book, you look after Tig, all right?
Book is big and strong.
Book is amazing and great, and big and strong. Oh, Maura, no, I love it. Look, this is, I think, Dom's adventure. And I say, Dom, you deal with this chap. I mean, he's your mate. You deal with him. He probably wants his bow back, but he can't have it, obviously.
Yeah, I think I would kind of square off with the ghost of him, and putting the bow down on like the ground next to me, like propped up. I would try to, like, I think instinctually, like, reach forward and then shake his hand, and like the the Roman kind of grasp the wrist salute. Even knowing he's a ghost,
he doesn't even reach for your hand. He just keeps going for the bow, and as his hand moves through, you get this, once again, as you, same thing as when you ran through him, this horrible cold sensation, which leaves you just a very thin layer of frost, sort of like, in the windshield of your car in winter. Maybe not Canadian winter, but Perth winter.
They've never had snow here.
Never. And he just keeps trying, just as he's reaching out for it.
You shouldn't be here. This is not the place for your kind. This is not the place for someone who died doing what you did. What are you missing from this?
No response. Keeps going for the bow.
I guess I would try to pick the bow up and like hold it out crosswise to him.
He tries to take it, and he sort of, both hands now come up and try to grab it, and the scythe that he has just sort of hits the floor and puffs into nothingness. It's gone. He tries to reach both hands up to grab the bow, and as his hands wrap around it, his hands go through it, and he just keeps trying to grab it, and he can't. And he seems to be very frustrated, and his eyes seem to just bleed this black sort of tar. He is frustrated. The expression on his face, like the stony visage, cracks, and he just keeps reaching for it, and he ends up stepping in and squaring off to you, like gets like nose to nose, and there's this expression on his face, he can't understand why you won't give it to him, why you do this to him, why you would let him wander here, and he just keeps reaching and reaching.
I can't separate the two of these anymore. Our own gods put this weapon together. When you fell, it was all that could be done.
Tries to grab it again, and the wind blows, and he just scatters and just doesn't come back for the moment.
I turn to Book and say, Book, is that a spirit that wasn't taken to where it's supposed to go? Do you happen to know what he is, or like what he's missing? He seems to be missing the scythe, but he can't have the scythe, and he seemed like he had a perfectly valid one of his own there for a while. It's not something to do with the failure of failure is the wrong word, the inability of the psychopomps to take people to their proper resting space. Yeah, right. You wouldn't be able to assist with that in any way? Your Raven, for example?
Nah.
No. All right, never mind, mate. Well, look, it's gone now, Tig. Have all the other ones?
There's a good few things that have followed that sound. They're these sort of like very hunched with brown or grey skin, long nails digging into rocks, and like glowing eyes just watching you. It's a good like 30 or 40 within a ring of, say, 500 meter radius, just watching, being loaded by that sound.
Sure. All right.
I would walk back to the group after Dio's gone. Say, something is not right. He shouldn't be here. I don't know how this plane works. I don't know what your people do with the dead souls, but that man was a warrior and a noble, and
my people don't do anything with the dead souls. However, Book's people do, except they're not allowed to at the moment. They're not able to. Someone screwed around with where the dead go. That's my worry.
If Dio was here, there's a lot of. He's been dead a long time.
How many?
Well, before you and I ever met, young Tagariel.
How long ago, ideally, like to somebody who actually can comprehend the idea of years?
It would have been like back
500?
when Dominic was mortal still, and so like at least 500 years.
Right. Yeah, well, quite a while then. That's sad. And you're right, he probably shouldn't be here. The other things that are around, they're not ghosts?
Not that you can tell.
No. Would I have any idea, like looking at them from their description?
Yeah, they're a mixed bag. Let me find the actual name of them since it's now escaped me. Wait one moment. There's two different types of creatures. There seems to be a few ghouls out there that are just wandering around, and another creature called a measle.
Ooh. Do I know anything about measles? Ghouls I have a vague idea about, but measles, it's not something you want when
vaccines
you're
keep
an
'em away
adult.
pretty
Yeah.
Yeah.
Job everyone.
They are a type of creature, a human that has spent too long in the shadow plane and devolved. The humanity has been taken by the shadow plane.
Yep, that'll happen. So I would relay that.
I have a theory.
Sure.
Could this have something to do with, our original reason for, well, not original reason, but the extra reason we're sort of here? You know, what the elves sort of quested us with when we first wanted to enter this realm.
Remind me.
Uh,
There's been a lot of quests.
Yeah. It's there is someone that we sort of have to hunt down, or something, a gatekeeper of that works for the god of death here. You know, is this ringing any bells? Am I reading from the wrong notebook here?
No, that's probably right.
Yeah.
That does sound about right. Do you reckon Dio might well have been charged with that responsibility?
I don't think he was charged. I think he may have been
forced.
Affected.
I mean, he was. His time on Earth was this scythe. As I point to like the scythe blades on the bow, and I say, I mean, it was designed to reap souls, much like yours.
Done. Talk to Tig now.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to keep walking. You guys have your chat, and we'll cover this again later, Dom. Yeah. If Dio reappears, we'll address that then. Tig does need closure. You guys take a moment. I'll help Felix.
You guys probably have a good 2 hours, maybe, until your spell's gonna be within its final hour.
Yeah.
So you could head off into the shadow plane for that long. While
All right, Tig, let's walk.
They're in a circle around us. If you guys walk 50 feet ahead of us, then we won't be able to hear you. But they also, I don't know if they'll move with us or if they're just staying away or what's going to go on.
they seem to be keeping their distance, but they're watching the limping one.
Yeah, fair. I mean, he'll be fine in a minute. And I'd stay back with him.
Okay. You said 50 feet?
Ideally, don't go too far ahead. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Seeing you that far behind, Tig would probably turn around to you and just bit closer.
So we're keeping up. Don't worry. You and Dom have your chat.
And Tig's just gonna make sure that you guys are about 40 feet away, not 50 feet. 'Cause she wants to keep an eye on Felix.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, what's going on, Tig? How was Sloth? Slothing about?
There are no sloths in Feywild.
Well, no.
Why
I
you
mean,
kill Vanny? Vanny was
Tig,
Tig tribe. Why you do that? Why you hurt Tig?
Vanny was Dom's tribe as well. I served under Vanny. She was our commander.
So why kill Vanny?
Vanny was already dead. She was being destroyed in order to protect her god and all the gods, really, the whole planet, everyone's tribe. we had to send her away. We had to kill her.
We?
Well, me and her. It was her decision, not just mine.
So, what were you, what Vanny doing that made her save all tribes?
She was trying to stop the Titans. They were looking to rip open the whole world, and well, she knew that the power of Zeus was one of the only things that could stop them, but she had to take it herself, and it consumed her almost immediately. She saved me. She got me out of the horrible place that we were in. She sent me to the deserts.
Oh.
And I'm here. I'm here in this plane to set things right with her. She's the reason I'm still around. She's the reason I don't seem to age anymore.
But Vanny have family.
Yeah. Vanny's got a family that her dying wish was for me to watch over them. And I did. And I have for a lifetime, more, 2 lifetimes.
You take care of Vanny's baby.
Yeah, I took care of all of Vanny's kids that survived, and
well,
but they don't need me anymore. They
become big tree.
want me around. They're a very big tree now.
Big and strong.
Big and strong.
Good. Vanny listens. Okay, good. But why you hit Tig? And then Tig saw you kill Nissa. What? Why?
I don't.
Battleships say you not do that, but Tig saw.
Something about this place, Tig. It's messing with my mind. It's been messing with yours. If I hurt you, all I saw was ghosts. As for Nissa, I don't know what that is. Something's been playing with my mind. I figure it must be playing with yours. This place has been strange being away from the light for so long. Even the flowers don't grow here.
Tig know this. Tig is not home. Tig feels lost.
Yeah, that's why we got to get out of here. We got to get to the sticks. We've got to find this demon fiend and make our way through the library. The longer we stay here, the more likely we're going to become something like that, as I point to the measle walking around.
Tig not let that happen. Not to try.
No.
Tig have saplings and Tig have tree. Tig need to make forests. So no let trees get cut down. Okay? Because Tig is like tree. If Tig gets cut down, Tig will grow back. But you won't.
No. This old tree is ready to wither up, but not here. Not in this place.
You go?
Not yet, Tig. Right now, we all go. We got to get going where we're going.
Please don't go. Don't leave Tig behind.
Don't worry, Tig. We'll get out of here. We'll get out of here and back to the trees.
Over Tig's shoulder, you see this faint glowing light. And then you notice from behind her back this cloak flowing out. Tig, make an intelligence save.
Okay. That's really bad. It's Tig. Intelligence save?
At least it's not sloth.
Oh.
What is happening?
I mean, you got it at 20 if you need it.
You see this. It's too late now. She hasn't said it. So you see this thing, like this presence, step into the back of Tig, and overlaying over Tig's visage and body is that of Dio's, and then it sort of settles in. You
Oh no.
give me the scythe. No.
Dio, this isn't for you. This isn't your place to be.
Make an opposed athletics or acrobatics check as it grabs you by the throat.
Athletics.
Hey, Tig, I'm just going to borrow your character sheet. Thanks.
Go for it. Use
Oh.
everything to your full disposal.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man.
5.
20.
Okay, so even if she rolls a 1, she gets a 15. That's a 29. So you watch as Tig grabs him by the throat with her wooden arm and lifts Dom off the floor. So his feet are dangling a good 3-4 feet off the ground. She's just going to squeeze. So you take, what is it? No, it's 1 plus strength in damage, or is it just straight strength damage? I can't remember if unarmed attacks.
1 plus strength.
It's 1 plus strength unless
Cool.
she's proficient.
Yeah.
You take 9 points of damage
Throttle.
and give me scythe.
I like bring the bow up and hold it. Like in one hand, I got probably one hand on Tig's tree arm and the other one I'm just holding out.
As he reaches up, he tries to grab it, and you see the flesh of Tig's hand sizzle. Give me ending.
Oh no, I have a way.
Yeah, I can't really say anything. I'm being choked out.
You can try to break the grapple if you wish.
Noise. Yeah, let's try to break Tig's tree grapple.
I can stop it.
Nope.
It involves a polymorph.
So he grabs you with that hand, and the other hand starts squeezing. So I'm going to give you 9 more points of damage, and then I'll count the other one as an unarmed attack against you. So it'll be 13. No, that's still got the +8, so it'll be +5. Please hold while I do mental math. 10 more points of damage. So that you took 19 points of damage as it's just squeezing the life out of you.
Yeah, I think you all probably see Dom drop the bow.
What do we
We're
see?
only 40 feet away. Can we hear this?
You could probably hear him trying to get air, can't. His body's probably now frantically going to shock as it tries to get air and kicking out and scrabbling at Tig.
I
40
cast a
feet being
spell
12
with a verbal
meters.
component.
Pardon, what was that?
Can I cast a spell with a verbal component?
No, you have no way to speak right now. You haven't got air for the last probably 18 seconds.
Okay. I mean, we probably need to go in. Yeah. I cast polymorph on Tig.
Okay.
Shit.
Tig Tell you what, roll for initiative with that. I want to see
Oh,
if the choke or your polymorph goes off.
Like,
19.
I'm seeing that. Oh, she's resisting it.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
no, this
That's
is
initiative.
a mental.
Hold up, that's
Yeah.
initiative.
Okay.
So roll your initiative for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's for Valestate.
This is a wonderful birthday.
Oh, mate.
19 and 20. Okay, and then she's going to try to resist. So needs 18. You said.
Yes.
Don't wanna.
That's an
Well,
actual
here's my
20.
here's
21.
here's my thing. Yeah, there you go. Is it her initiative? Is it her in wisdom, or is it Dio's?
Either way, I
Yes.
rolled a natural 20. So
Yeah, you resist.
They're both
um,
built very similar.
All right.
Mhm.
Fair.
they are. So you take another 9 points, and as the other hand does it, I'll just make it 2 flat 9 points. Just squeezing. So 18 points of damage. Are you below 0 yet?
I go unconscious.
All right. So his body goes limp, and this thing is Tig is just not letting up. Give me end. Why abandon us? You were meant to let us pass.
I don't know what any of that means, and he can't answer because he's unconscious. Is it still holding him?
Yeah. How many points? Yeah, he is. How many points did you have? Hit points did you have at the start of that turn? Effectively.
I went to -5.
So it's a second squeeze that actually took you down. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone can try stop it. It's now we'll just go around for initiative effectively. It'll go. Do you want to roll as well, Felix? You feeling
Yeah,
up for a
sorry.
scrap?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, it's gonna
Nice.
go Felix, Val, Tig.
All right.
Good.
I'm gonna come in and try and break the grip, I guess.
Okay. You can make an opposed strength check or an opposed athletics if you want.
Oh yeah, definitely athletics. 11 versus -1. I'll make an athletics check.
Wow, your athletics is really good.
Yeah, skills.
Cool. You actually break the grip
Mm-hmm.
and Dom falls to the ground. That is your action, and your
Yeah.
move was to get there, right?
Can I also bonus action use cunning action to dodge?
Sure.
No, I can't. No. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
That'll be Valise's turn.
I cast suggestion on the spirit within Tig.
Okay.
And I say, I believe it's a one-word thing. Hang on.
What's the save? Wisdom save?
Command.
It is a
suggestion
wisdom
not
save.
sentence.
Ah, okay. Leave Tig and stop attacking.
Wait one moment while I just check something. That
Shit.
might have worked. Because I remember my alphabet.
I'm like, can ghosts be suggested? I have no
That's the
idea.
thing, like, I was just
What
like,
I'm
wait,
about to find out. I was
Ghosts
like,
have some sort of way to stop this sort of stuff? I feel like they should. Oh, you can't
really
see
good
the
question.
ghost, so you can only suggest Tig, and Tig's not in control.
I thought his face was coming through Tig's face.
I said it got
And then it
went
absorbed
back in.
Okay.
Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the effect.
Yeah.
My God, I've taken the longest way to get to the fucking ghosts. Here we
What are you
go.
looking for? Ghost?
Condition immunity is charmed,
Charmed.
exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained.
Uh,
That's a shame.
it's a good
He
idea.
literally,
otherwise.
he literally picked the perfect.
So you
perfect
tap to
person.
it, and Tig just looks at you.
All right. I say I can send you away if that's what you desire. but you need to get out of Tig. And I bonus action cast Healing Word on Dom at first level. No, at third level.
Suggestions are not a cantrip, right?
No, it's a... you're right, it's a spell. Fuck, sorry. Yep. No, in which case he's remaining unconscious because I thought I was going to do that.
Okay. My headset is beeping. It's going to go dead soon. I realize I haven't left my charger here. While you're doing nothing...
I'll get it.
Sure, can you grab it? Thank you. Right, so in its turn, it's going to rage using her abilities. It's going to reach down and squeeze the life out of the unconscious Dom. And it's going to backhand Felix at the same time. So,
can I use any of these heat and stuff I have when I'm unconscious?
As soon as you're conscious, yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you take you straight up fail a save. We'll go with that in a second. Actually, do you fail 2 with a melee attack? No, it's only a crit, right?
No, it's just one.
Crit.
Yeah.
I always get that mixed up. And then you're going to get a great weapon mastery Tig arm backhand. Let's see how this goes. Reckless attacking. 15, I assume, does not hit you.
Oh, no. Who?
Felix.
You.
Me? No.
I think it would only just hit me.
So swoosh misses you, grabs Dom on the floor, picks him up, slams him on the ground, then just picks him up and just holds him in the air while looking at you.
Yeah, Chad actually points out a good point that melee attacks against unconscious sharks automatically crit.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't rolling to attack you. I was just squeezing the fuck out of you.
Oh, okay.
It was only against Felix. So you automatically crit. So yeah, you do take two failed saves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh
boy.
What we do?
You should have let us pass. Give me ending. Let us be together.
Oh.
And with this, you are noticing what was a dark wooden bark on Tig turned to this like grey old wood. The leaves are like drying up and falling off. The flower petals fall and wilts as this just utter hatred from this creature is affecting her. Her eyes turn black and it hasn't used her mouth in so long. As it's talking, it's bleeding for its bit in its tongue.
Shit.
You guys have turns now.
I can't get it out of her. Which is a weird phrase to say.
And you stop me from making a death saving throw and failing.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, who's up first?
It's Felix
I don't
first.
It's Felix first.
I'm gonna attack Tig.
Where are you going to attack her?
No.
Let him play his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I literally have no idea what to do. This is...
You've had a short rest at this point, so any abilities that refresh on a short rest are back.
Yeah.
How would you like to attack?
I'd like to attack the arm holding Dom.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Like at the elbow joint?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Are you going to slash down and try to sneak attack it? Because it's aware of you, but it's not focusing on you. So I will allow you to sneak attack if you wish.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to sneak attack it.
Are you using anything else?
No, I haven't said I'm going to use anything else. So
okay, so 19 is going to hit. So
Yep.
you do 10 piercing, 4 lightning.
and then the sneak attack damage.
Holy crap!
Let go of Dom!
53
Wow, that's a
Plus-
really high roll.
plus 4. So 57. Tig wasn't back at full health, so let's not. Whoever just healed Tig up, please don't.
Oh no, sorry, that was my bad.
So that goes into fucking 43, flat 40. Okay. Cool. So just your rapier, you spear through the arm. It doesn't care. It doesn't feel.
Well, I'm out of ideas. That's all I got.
This black, thick ichor leaks from the wound as just this ectoplasmic residue from this hateful spirit that infests your friend. Let me take him to where the others are. We need to be together.
Sort of need him, buddy.
Valistae.
Give me back the other one and you can have him.
Oh.
In which case I polymorph. No, I really need... I can't. I have to bring him back first. I
roll the dice, but
hey, I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. You've only got one left. I'm gonna healing word you because like I'm seeing all of these useful suggestions, everybody, but I'm fucking out of spells. I burned them all preventing this bullshit. Yeah. So I've got to heal him word him first. If I give him a third level one, he might survive a turn if he's just getting squeezed.
Okay. Roll the healing then.
Yeah. There's too many sources of input for Josh's brain. Ah, bullshit.
Okay.
It puts me at
my
1.
spellcasting mod, so +5. So yeah, you get 11.
11. So it looks at you. Do not deny me what is mine. And just holding Domingan by the throat just throws him back. I'm going to count this as the one attack against you, plus like a bit of a fucking you off into the distance. You'll go not too far. Make it 8 feet, her strength bonus.
Important question. Does that heal start at -5 or at 0?
No,
Does it bring me to 11?
Yeah, you go to 11.
Brings you to 11.
You will take, I'll get 10 points of damage. 9 from the squeeze, 1 from hitting the ground.
No.
1 HP. Tig then charges Valistae.
That's fine.
And is going to punch the crap out of you.
Bring it on.
Does 19 hit?
Not if I use shield, which
Okay.
I do.
So you throw up this shield, and this massive fist comes at you. It hits the shield, and the force of it just knocks you back a couple feet. And like you're just like, oh fuck, that was a big hit. Like you all of a sudden realize what Tig is. Like you've seen Tig take things down, but you've never had that much force thrown at you by anything, and it is absolutely terrifying.
Even that Shadow Dragon?
Tig hits a bit harder than a Shadow Dragon.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, next up is Felix.
Where's Dom's bow? Is it with Dom?
With Dom.
No, he dropped it on the floor.
Dropped it?
Oh, yeah, it's on the floor there.
Can I pick it up and attempt to shoot an arrow from it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool. So, yeah, I'll pick up the bow and then... Oh, fuck, I have no idea how to use this thing.
Make a wisdom check to see if you can make that bowstring materialize.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 22 will fucking do it.
22?
So you sit there, you look at it, and you're like, oh, God, okay, please now. And you grab it, and then you can fire it.
Cool. All right, so then I'll just make I got to do all this manually.
You also get the sneak attack from it. Because,
holy shit.
Yeah.
Non-lethal
Also, the bow has spells you can fire from it. Wherever you hit, the spell goes off. What spells have left there today, Dom?
Oh, it's got 1 slot left. What can I cast? Does he have to be attuned? Not have to be attuned to that? The spells are Cure Wounds, Flaming Sphere, Lesser Restoration, and Stinking Cloud.
You can fire one of those if you wish.
Try lesser restoration.
Yeah, lesser restoration.
Okay, so you roll your attack firstly.
So I'll need to roll because I've only got my pre-things. So hold on. I'll roll a d20.
Yep.
Oh,
Six
that's
is
a
going to
6.
miss. So pull it
Well,
back.
I mean,
and
I get my attack bonuses on top of that, so that'll be
Yeah.
16.
16 still misses.
Yeah.
Tig. Just the
Shoom.
shot goes off into the distance. Okay,
It restores some shadow.
Alice, it's your turn, buddy.
I polymorph again.
Okay,
This
it
is
will
my
attempt
last
to resist.
4th.
Let's see. That's a 10.
Yeah. Sloth time. Woot woot.
Tig is a sloth on the floor.
Oh, mate.
Big useful.
Dio.
I didn't want you to be
Whoops.
fucking useful. You were being far too useful.
Dio's ghost is there hovering in the air and just looks at you.
My Tig. You
I-
want Dom?
Will find a way. And as a
And then
wind
I-
blows, it just scatters again.
Okay, good. Fuck. All right. I say we all get in a fucking Learman's tiny hut right bloody now. Because I am out
Dom,
of spells.
you need to kill Felix.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, I really gotta do that, don't I?
I'll put you down.
He's been knocked out. Does that count?
Nah, you
He's
healed
got
him.
one hit. He's got one hit point left, right? And everyone right now seems to have forgotten about all this. And he's holding your bow. That bastard's still on your bow.
I cast Learman's tiny hut on Felix.
Well, you just had your turn, so
Yeah, all right.
Dom's
Dom
next.
can have a turn.
Yeah, one turn. Felix
Um,
is within range for you to get a melee attack in.
No.
Or you could politely ask for the bow, then shoot him in the face. Because he will hand that shit to you, most likely.
No, I mean, I
He's lying on the ground prone as well, by the way.
yeah, based on seeing that, I would stand up, which takes half my movement.
And he's
to 20
8 feet from you.
And then I would charge him and try to, I guess, like tackle and grapple him to get the bow.
Yep. Okay. Make a, I guess I suppose athletics, or use athletics. He uses acrobatics or athletics as he chooses.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Come on, Felix.
Ooh,
Yes.
17.
20.
Well, I mean, that
Crit
turns into
fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
17.
I got good skills, boys.
Dom comes charging in, and you manage to like grab him and like fling him off to the side.
Mhm.
If you make an attack roll, I'll say you've like knocked him out as this goes past, because it'd be down to 0 hit points.
Yeah, so d20 plus 10. 18.
Yeah, cool. So pretty much you run at him, and Felix sort of like spins, like helps you go past, and just clocks you in the fucking temple as you go past, and you just face down in the dirt.
Oh, mate, good job.
I did it!
You don't even need 2 legs. Look at you go. All right. Fuck this. I'm going to tie the bastard up. Here, hold Tig. Hook.
What a day of days this day has become.
Oh,
I
my
am
God.
honestly.
Oh, fuck me.
His book looks to you, Val, and is like, take back.
Tig is probably, hopefully, fine. Do you reckon, Book, that ghost will be able to get into a Learman's tiny hut, the thing we slept in last night?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, cool, good. All right, okay. So, like, tie Dom up, super good.
Do Tig back now?
Oh, you reckon? Yeah, all right. I turn Tig back.
I mean, he was just going to slap Tig, but sure.
No, we don't want to hurt Tig. Tig,
It
who
doesn't
could
hurt
slap
Tig, it
a
hurts the
sloth?
Book
I
could
don't
slap
want to
a
leave her
sloth.
like that.
Sloth
It's
Tig
adorable.
would be like rubbing her face on books. Just
He's
Okay,
soft as
so
me,
you,
Tig.
you turn him Tig back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting there. And he's like, Tig, you're just on all fours on the ground. You have no idea how you got there or what the hell just happened. You was crying in front of Dom, and now Dom is unconscious next to Felix, and you're on all fours on the floor. And all your bark is cracked and grey, and you feel very tired and a little sick. Book comes up and just wraps his little feathered arms around your head and just hugs it and squeezes it tight to try to make you feel safe. And he sort of like hisses a little bit as his feathers get caught in your antlers, but he doesn't let go.
Tig's like looking at her bark, just like, I'm sorry. She's not in a good place right now.
You're right. Felix and I feel like Felix is probably the man who might be skilled in tying knots. We tie Dom up in a gentle but firm fashion. And then I casted Liam's tiny hut because I don't know if we're traveling any further today.
Yes, I would like to sleep.
I pay that.
This has been
A day of days. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So I say, Tig, come here. Let's have a rest, Tig. We've got Dom all nice and secure now. It's going to be okay. I'm going to fix. Uncle Val is going to fix everything as soon as he gets his fucking spells back.
Okay. Do you want to, for the sake of expediency, pretty much say that you spend a minute casting, Felix goes to sleep. You have the time now to talk to Tig if you want, but other than that, the night will go forward. Obviously, Tig, how are you? You're sitting in this hut, just cradling your arm, and like even your new wooden legs are all like cracking, and you feel a bit weak, and the bark just sort of like falls off.
Yeah, Tig probably thinks she's actually wilting away.
That's how it feels.
Yeah. She's like,
Can I check her over to see if this is actually permanent or if she'll recover?
How
Magically?
good are you at botany? I don't know.
Well, yeah. This would be it's a magical effect.
Make a religion check given what you are and where you're from.
Right. Religion it is.
Your god has a lot to do with the dead, so
yeah,
it sort of makes sense.
Yeah. It's nothing special. 6.
Can't even see it.
No, sorry, that's my bonus. 8.
You've never seen this sort of thing before. Ghosts have changed the environment around them. Sometimes the wailing was almost akin to a banshee. There is something messed up going on, and is affecting Tig on a very fundamental level. When she left the Feywild with Kernanos, she looked like just a well of life and light, and now that has been drained from her. The spirit of that Fey that sort of had been that she'd taken on is more or less gone because of this spirit, and it's leaving her, and it might come back, you're just not sure, but it's killing her.
Can I get Dom's bow and try and make it glow like the sun?
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom straight check.
Mm-hmm. Dude, nice. So you sit there and you're holding it, and the bow sort of kind of knows what you want, and the string snaps off the ends of the bow and coils into a small sun in the palm of your hand. As you're holding it there, the light plays along Tig's body. The darkness of this creature repels it for a time, and slowly you almost see like that the shell of unlife and negative energy and emotions that is forcing this light and life away from her breaks through, and like you can literally see cracks of light sort of spearing through this shell around her. But where it touches, the wood sort of slowly comes back a bit.
Tig, you're my tribe. No one hurts my tribe. Okay?
You fix Thank you. Valeste is tribe.
You look like you could use a sleep, Tig. I'll take the first watch.
Okay.
Come here, Book.
As
Oh, you guys gonna make me cry? Fuck.
Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? I've got one. It's working. This music is not fucking helping.
Tig takes off a little party hat and lays her head down.
I put her head in my lap.
I'll just wave the
Book-
party hat goodbye.
Book walks up, picks up the little party hat, and sort of just like puts it like as you're laying there, tries to like put it on one of your antlers so it's still kind of on your head. He then crawls into the other half of Valeste's lap, snuggles into his chest, and just strokes Tig's head, and then looks to you both and trap.
Tribe.
I love that there's the three of us, and then there's a guy who's still growing back part of his leg, another dude who is hog-tied in the corner.
Right. As you all drift off to sleep, Book slowly just sort of cooing against your chest, and Valiste taking first watch. I think this is a pretty good place to end this session.
Oh.
Oh,
Props,
So, guys-
props to Veg on the music as well. Well done, Veg. That was
I,
beautiful.
I got a message, Q sad music. I'm like, sure, in caps.
Do it.
Finish
Oh.
him.
Did everyone enjoy that?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
This
Oh.
today has been stressful.
Is
Like,
that-
This was appropriate levels of let's just do this all day.
I love
And then just
roller
one
coasters.
more. Just one more.
We got nowhere today. Like we moved like 100 feet from where we started.
I also there's a does
An angry
anyone
spirit outside the tent.
no. I got a picture
yeah.
from Showgrill on Discord, and if Chad okays it, I'm going to share it with the whole stream. I'm just going to put it into the chat and stream.
Yeah, as there was a moment that apparently had to be illustrated immediately.
So yeah, Chad went away and drew it.
Oh,
Okay,
here to post it in the
I'll
Discord
put it,
channel.
I'll put it here though, so anyone
There
can
you go,
click that
everybody.
hopefully, and it should show.
Chad, you're awesome.
Oh my God.
It's got the wooden arm and everything. It's
Agent.
amazing.
Agent. Oh, you guys just broke.
So, this was one of the best sessions I've had in fucking
That
10 years
was
of gaming.
fantastic.
Thank you guys so much. I had a really, really good time with this one. And Valiste just got a nat 20.
Wow.
Aw.
shit.
From Marinor.
From
Thank you,
Marinor.
Marinor.
Thank you
That's
very much. That'll be handy next session. when I fucking hammer down.
oh,
So
legend.
let's say our goodbyes. Starting with Felix O'Farah.
Okay, right. Hello, everyone. I'm Reese. I've been playing Felix O'Farah tonight.
Very well.
Yeah, thank you. I am from a group known as Nerds of the West. We play board games. We play video games. We are here on Twitch. We're here on YouTube. If you are interested in checking us out, please go give us a follow. Tomorrow we are doing our first live game show. That's all I know about it. So I've been told it's happening and it's fun. So if that interests you, feel free to come over and give me heaps of crap and about losing a leg, as you have all night. Chat has been relentless with the leg.
Oh, it's been great. I've been loving it. Right. Next along, we have Dominic, played by Agent.
Hello, I'm Agent Number 1. You can. I had a lot of fun tonight. There's lots of so many great things. I don't know. I don't even literally know where to start. If you're looking for more of me, you can go to bed if you're in Australia, or you can just have a nice, lovely day and then come back here later this evening if you're in North America. I'm going to be DMing game tonight, episode 3 of The Ruffians. I'm also here on Mondays, same time slot as this, and Fridays every week with this. And you can find me at The Wonders and Blunders, which is down below. It's a podcast that's lots of fun, where I play a big lizard barbarian mama, who would definitely get along with Tig in a weird way, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, chat, tonight. You've been really, really fun and delightful, and it's been just a joy. Even while I was off having a walk, I was hanging out with chat the whole time.
This has been one of those almost perfect games for me.
Yeah.
Chat was amazing. Players are amazing. Veggie's on fucking point with the music. Anyways, I should continue on. Tig, played by Showgrill.
Tig. Hi everybody, I'm Showgrill. I played Tig. You find me here at Rough Damage. Friday nights for this game, Monday nights for the Warhammer D&D, where I play Mercedes Le Dumont, your French Bretonian damsel who heals bitches and slays witches, as we say. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you guys in chat who make this possible. Like everyone said, this is probably one of the best sessions we've ever had. This is what we live for. This is why we do it. And I wanted to say thank you to Veg for being on point with the music, and also a big thank you to our DM for just making that flow so well. That was really, really enjoyable, and you guys both put in so much work into this channel, and it really shows through and stuff like this. So thank you for being such a great team, and thank you, chat, for being so awesome for all of us. We love doing this for you, so thanks for making this awesome.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Troy. And lastly, you have Valiste, played by Josh.
Yeah. Guys, I'm Josh the Pirate. I'm a voice actor and performer from Perth, WA. I perform in Pupperotica, the puppets reading erotic fiction. If you ever want to check out Fringe World, come and see that. That's fun. I am also part of the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play Skian Feldspar, the dragon-toting half-elf ranger. That one's fun too. Come check us out. We just released our 14th episode, and it's monstrous. Some shit gets real with a giant metal bird. But not nearly as real as that just got. That was insane. This is, like I said last week, guys, this is a very new experience for me, playing this level of interactivity, not just with the other players, but also with the audience, which is very, very cool. Getting fan art in real time is pretty awesome.
That was just the best ever.
I'm absolutely loving it. That was I enjoy the combat. The combat's always fun. That's why people love playing D&D. But the role play is why I always come back. I'm an actor through and through. I've been a professional actor since I was 12. I always shied away from D&D because I was like, no, too nerdy for me. Also, I have an addictive personality, and I know that if I like it, and I suspect I probably fucking would, I would go hard. And I have, and it's fine. Because this is just the thing I do for a living for fun. And it's so much fun to see you guys having fun with it as well. And I appreciate you, get the hell out of you coming along here. And yeah, I hope to see you next week enjoying the continued adventures of Valistay and his tribe.
All right. And hi, my name is Nova or Nova1. I DM here on Friday nights Australian time for this game. I usually DM for Monday nights Empires of Darkness Warhammer Fantasy based 5e D&D game. But right now, our good friend the Doom Donkey, who has been chat all night, what a lad he is covering for me, so I can put all my attention to this one. Hopefully, it's paying off and showing through. But when this one wraps up, I'll be going back to that. We have a lot of stuff coming for the future through Roll for Damage. We're going to have some really cool YouTube stuff coming out, and we're going to be moving a bunch of the old Empires of Darkness VODs just straight to Twitch to make them easier, because it's so far behind. We're just going to put them all up at once and make it easier, and then just have the newer games going up on YouTube. So that'll be a lot, a lot easier for everyone to follow on. But I think I'll send it to our good producer Veg, man behind the curtains, so he can come in, take us away, and get a raid going.
Yeah, fuck me. Not a dry eye in the fucking audience.
We need sloths in chat.
My God, yeah.
How many? Look, no shame here. How many of you guys were either crying or on the verge of crying? Just raise your hand.
I'm so close.
My hand is raised, but you can't see.
My right eye was wet.
In my
Storm's got to keep it
clean.
together, man. He can't break yet.
in my like 6 years of playing D&D, this is the most like the closest I've been to crying. I'm like, oh man,
no.
The music just hit too good.
Yeah, the music was just.
The music got it. To be fair, I kind of felt it welling up. I was like, keep your shit together. You got a good 10 minutes of DMing left. It'll be fine.
I love you too.
My heart.
Slothing.
Slothing is a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was purely fucking amazing, guys. That was a top quality session. That is D&D. That's why we play.
Yeah.
But I digress. It is that time of the night that we have to say goodbye. And when we say goodbye, we pass across the love from our channel to somebody else's channel. And that generally means we find someone from the community who we play with who is doing something online as well. And our good friend and member of the Empires of Darkness team on Mondays with the Doom Donkey is currently playing I was about to say he's playing Empires of Darkness. He's playing Total War Warhammer. So he's playing Warhammer. And I believe it's the new DLC, yeah. So he's playing something concurrent. It's awesome. So we're gonna drop a fat raid on him.
I want to watch that.
And who is him?
Yeah.
Arc up?
Okay, there we go.
I said that at the start.
It
You dropped out from that.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Chris is too busy crying.
Guys, stop!
Big diaper
Something in
baby
my eye.
Reese. Yeah.
Aww.
It's just us, guys.
So
all
we will say goodbye, and we'll pass across that love with your favorite raid emotes, and tell Arkad that elves are better than dwarves, and the old dwarves
playing
should
elves
have
right now.
beers.
Oh, he's warden, is he? Good.
He is. So jump in
playing
there,
some Rick
smash those emotes. Tell him we sent you for the sake of it.
Put some
And,
sloths in there.
We'll catch you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp, for Ruffians, episode 3.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah. Say goodbye, guys.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Nah,
Why?
catch you later.